Tea is good. Hello, YouTubians. Welcome to a very special I Thought with Bryce episode. Bryce, how is it so special? So glad you asked. Because today I am actually going to be talking about how I make these videos. I've been asked by a few people, so I'm going to show you guys how I personally make a video. Here's a disclaimer. Doing stuff like making YouTube videos or editing videos in general, it's like painting, it's like drawing or painting a painting. I could tell you every technique, every tip, every trick that I know, but you're not gonna be very good at it until you do it a few times. So just because you watch this video doesn't mean you're going to be perfect at editing videos or making videos. You have to do it a bunch. Okay? You good? Okay. Let's talk about what I use to make my videos. So, right now, here, if you want to see my studio, you can. Let me just get this camera. Right now, that's just a green sheet that is just attached to the wall with these little command easy remove hangers. There's one on either side. See, and it just holds it to the wall. I've got my 1000 watt work light, which just makes everything light so that you can see the green screen and all that stuff. And then I just have my tripod. Now for cameras, I use a Canon Vixia HF M500, which is a $400 camera. It's amazing. I'd say it's amazing. But you want to know what I made my early YouTube videos on? This. A flip video camera. Yeah, this is a flip video camera. That's what I made my first videos on. That's what I made my first videos on. Nothing special. So you don't need a great camera to make videos or even films. I made some films on this camera. Let's talk editing. So when I started out, I used this, the Sony Vegas Movie Studio HD Platinum Production Suite, which comes with Sony Vegas Movie Studio for editing video, Sony SoundForge for editing audio, and then Sony DVD Architect for making DVDs. This is about $86 on Amazon. It's a great program. I used it for like 3 years. I highly suggest it to anyone who wants to try editing at all. And I will post a link in the description that sends you to Sony's website where you can download a free 30-day trial to try it out. Now what I use now is considerably more expensive. I use the Adobe Creative Suite 6 Production Premium Suite, which comes with Adobe Photoshop Extended, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Premiere Pro CS6, Adobe After Effects CS6, Adobe Audition CS6, Adobe Prelude CS6, Adobe SpeedGate CS6, and Adobe Encore CS6. This is like $1,000 to a few $1,000s. But fire angry birds at you. Oh yeah, I gotcha. Yes! Now this is in fact professional editing software, and it's not meant for, people that want to do stuff like, these YouTube videos and they don't want to spend too much money on it, or they're not planning on doing these YouTube videos for a living, or they're not into actual film. So if you're not into film or want to do these YouTube videos for a living, I don't suggest getting this. If you do, however, I highly suggest saving out money for this, begging your parents, Santa Claus. Everyone knows how reliable he is. You always get to what you want from Santa Claus. Now, off that production suite, the 3 main programs that I use to make these videos are Adobe Premiere Pro CS6, Adobe After Effects CS6, and Adobe Photoshop CS6. I use these. Now I'm going to tell you guys how you can edit your videos in at least the way that I do it. So, first things first, record your video like I am doing right now. Recording. When you're done recording, upload it to your computer. Have you done that? Good. Okay, now open up your video editor of choice. If you're using a professional software like Premiere Pro, you'll probably have to use the import button, and then you go import files. If you're using something smaller, it's probably under an open button, which, I don't know, just a little, thought I'd tell you. Now that you've got your files in, you can put together all your clips in the order that you want them to come in. Now, here's a YouTube video secret. Okay, it's not really a secret, everyone does it. But use jump cuts. Nobody's perfect at the videos they do. They screw up, and they want to cut out those things, so cut out the boring. And jump cuts. Now for film, jump cuts are bad. But in YouTube videos, nobody cares, and it can be really funny. Like this, watch. Alright, so to do jump cuts, you can do it one of 2 ways. You can use the split or razor tool, depending on what program you're using. In Adobe Premiere and Final Cut Pro, it's the razor tool, and in this, it's the split tool. For this, just drag the cursor over the part of the video that you want to cut out, and press the S key on your keyboard. It will then split, then you drag to the end of that area that you don't want, and you press the S button again, and it'll split, and then you can delete that, and then just move your clip back in order. Got it? Now in this, in Adobe Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro, you use the razor tool, which you're going to have to do by hand, so you drag the cursor over where you want the exact frame that you want to cut at. You click the razor tool, you bring it in close, and you razor it. Got it? Good. Once you have your video in everything in the order that you want it, you can do one of 2 things. You could finish it and post it to YouTube now, or if you're like me, you could add in some special effects. Let's take a look at the special effects that I use. So, number 1, green screen. Just a green cloth that you can cut the background out of and put me anywhere. Watch. See? And now what other special effects have I done in these videos? The demon thing, vampire hunter, death metal band from hell, the entire 13th episode. What was this one? It's bugging me. Oh, and the TARDIS disappearing. That's a lot of special effects. You need a visual effects or compositing software. I'm not gonna go into how you do special effects because it depends on what you want. Okay? You can figure that out on your own, find your own tutorials, do whatever you want. Got it? Good. Ooh, I'm holding the world in my hand. I just dropped the world. Why am I so weird?
There's no gravity that sucked me in your orbit. There's no magnet that was in your heart. The one restriction was the friction that was keeping us a little too far apart. Well, why fight it? I was secretly delighted. I gave chase and then I let you win. You felt lovely when you loved me like a fool, but now I can't let go of your skin. You know that I never knew that you are crazy glue, my darling. And I'm stuck to you, but I'm cozy and I don't wanna wiggle loose. You're honey like a finger in the beehive. The bees are buzzing in a tizzy fit, and they're stinging, but I'm singing like a fool, 'cause you're as sweet as a banana split. You're sticky like a hippie in the summer. You're like syrup in the slushy tray. One touch of you and I will never leave, 'cause I believe I can't get away. You know that I never knew that you are crazy glue, darling. And I'm stuck to you, but I'm cozy and I don't wanna wiggle loose. I don't wanna wiggle loose. Hold on to me and hand in hand follow. Hold on to me as if you had a choice. I never knew that you are crazy glue, my darling. And I'm stuck to you, but I'm cozy and I don't wanna wiggle loose.